Happy Manic Monday to all my YouTubers. You're licking back and bounce right back. What a hard man for dead. Oh, do the scare. Do the scare. Do the scare. Do the scare. What a hard man for dead. Good Manic Monday. We're listening to the tunes of Prince Buster. Munro. What you say? You pick him up, you drop him, you bounce right back. What a hard school for dead. Munro, what a hard school for dead. People, let me tell you, as usual, we are giving God thanks. Hi, for health, for strength. Let me tell people, this are coming like one blockbuster movie I watched last Friday. I forgot all about the Camperdown versus Woolmers. People, the thing bad. The thing did terrible. The thing did... Listen. So a friend of mine used to supply me with the live round scores and he ceased. He stopped doing it. And because of that, I've had to endure a near heart attack with Westwood. And then the element of surprise that leaped at me on Friday. People... It never normal. What me say, me not think any other match can, no other match can basically replicate the thrill factor of the match I saw last Friday. People, the way the thing nice, the way the thing did turn up, trust me, Netflix, yeah. So, let me just introduce to you the schools that were featured in last Friday's exhilarating, tantalizing, on the edge of your seats, thrill factor, providing match, the thriller in Manila. This is, oh, something went down. This is how it went down, people. The city that sits on a hill, and it was certainly not hid in any shame or factor. There's so many stories, so many lessons learned from that match that was aired. And by the way, people, it is definitely the best match for for season 57. I don't think any other match can top this. This should have been the match for the finals. And that's why I'm so torn that the number one, and trust me, even with the results, I'm still saying Jamaica College is number one. They are number one in terms of how I see them, the team itself and the force. And I would rate Munro as the number two. They were my number two, and JC is my number one. So, regardless of the score, people, GSC is still they're still my number one. And I guarantee you, by the third playoff, them are gonna go through. I have no doubt. Me can put no money pan. Me bet little bit of money, because I don't really have money. But people must have said people. Cheese and peas and what a much. People, okay, so the other school that was featured in last Friday's doubleheader was the True Blues of Old Hope Road, where work is constantly burning in the fields, Jamaica College, and the crowd goes wild, wild. See them come out in them trunks, you know, with the boxing gloves. People are straight. I was binge watching Spartacus all weekend, so forgive me. House of Asher. I'm gonna say people dead bad, but not it's exciting. I saw this match come in. Boy, the two warring factions of almost equal ratings. Because I said, I still have JC as number one in my books, and I had Munro as number two. But people, anyways, let's just jump into the stats quickly. So at the end of the opening challenge, the score read Jamaica College on 6 and Munro and 3. At the end of the speed section, Jamaica College closed it off on 33. Bus around the started, people. 33 to Munro's 27. Now, people, when you do the average, it's 9 correct answers for JC every minute. And if you do the further calculations, that works out to what? 6? Every 6 seconds you're answering something correctly? Pretty much. People? No. Yeah. 5 times 9, 5, 6 9s, 54. Yeah. When we tell you say Jamaica College, no normal. Me not got discount. Now let's just jump into the law-abiding citizen moment. And I'll tell you what law-abiding citizen moment is. So the score ended. So they went into the buzzer round. The heated buzzer round, people. The closest that Munro came to Jamaica College was 35 to 33. After that, them just a backslide. Yep. But they did make a valiant effort, because I remember they answered 3 questions back to back wrong. But the beauty of this team, this hungry Munro team, was it never stopped them from fighting. They fought down to the last minute, and because of that spirit, it caused them to get back into the game. Now, the match ended, and another mention was, I remembered after they had actually answered the 3rd question incorrectly. There's a young man that sits on the team. There's a young man on the team that sits in the middle. And when the 3rd question answered incorrectly, the man said, come on my side. So the man there, yo, me say hungry. It's like them I said, no man, we are fight. We are give them a fight. We not take it and go down. So cause that time them dropped to Tola, what, 33? Yeah, they fell to 33 at the time. And Jamaica College was at 43. So the man said, come on my side. Press gas. We not just take it so. Right? Needless to say, the match concluded on the score having Jamaica College at 43, and Munro answered one more to be up by 35. Now, people, I said to myself, whether or not them count, for go over the question and what Munro and JC the answer, Jamaica College were clearly the winners. People, I left my office because I was watching it from work. So I just pack up my bag, because my boss is from Munro. And I said, boy, bossy, your team drop out. No semi-finals for them. So I pack up my bag and I go home. When I reach home, my helper said to me, boy, Miss P, what a match. I say, yeah, man, what a match, but I don't know a JC all the way. And she looked at me rather strangely. Anyways, the next morning I got up, people, and I like to play back the matches so I can have an accurate account of the scoring before I do my commentary. So while I was, because I usually play back the matches on one spot so I can have an accurate recording of the scores. People, I was actually in the shower. The match I go on and I listen to the match, And all of a sudden, me hear, the judges had a recount, and it appears that we had that JC, them talking, and then we're now going into sudden death. Me say sudden, what? I say shower turn off. Me say sudden, okay? People, due to a technicality with the answers from Jamaica College, they lost 8 marks, people, to drop at 35 to tie with Munro, which means they were going into sudden death. Sudden death, people. We say, who in God's name dismiss me? Well, so this is the part where I talk about the law-abiding citizen moment. There was a moment in the movie Law-Abiding Citizen when the mayor got a phone call and they just hear the choo and she just dead. I so me feel like me just get a choo with the sudden death thing, people. Me, I watch the thing in a and Sunday question ask, and guess who pressed the buzzer? Munro won last Friday. People me in a shock. So the shockness turn up so you know who me call. Same time. My friend who used to give me score. Me say, oh, if you do this to me, brethren. Oh, he didn't tell me, him say, me never know. Me say, you never know, said them did. So I didn't spoil it. I just said, watch the match. You watch the match. Me nah take my shot. But people, when me tell you, say, this is what you talk about, what persistence and hunger brings. Hungry, like Munro on the hungriest school. Me not talk on the belly. Me talk on the will and on the persistence and the just cause you. And in my opinion, did Jamaica College do anything wrong? No. If I was the coach, I'd say, guys, let's just will and come again. This is a technicality. So Munro lost. So Munro won based off Jamaica College's technicality and their will to live, their will to stay in the competition, the hunger. That young man who said that thing, come on my side, I really believe that his words, invoked the hope. That's the thing with camaraderie. When you're in a group and a team and you feel like your spirit are drop and there's that one person just urging you on. The man said, come on my side, and I feel it. I felt it. It was heartfelt. And I appreciate that you were at the helm giving your team support like that. I appreciate you, young man. Now the rest of the team, Munro, big up on yourself. Absolutely outstanding. And it just goes to show, don't give up. That's what the message from last Friday's match was. Don't give up, even in the face of adversity, in the face of life in general. You catch a break. All I would need for catch a break. And Munro, I'm glad they catch the break, because it will go down as one of the most memorable matches of the season and probably in the whole series. So guys, I know, and not to take away from your victory, Munro, but I know Jamaica College is the better performing of the two schools. I'm not gonna take your victory because you're fully deserving. And this reminds me of Jago when they faltered in their second match last year and the year before when they went into the semis. That it was quarterfinals, semis. So Jamaica College, my friend stopped giving me score, but I know son gonna come back with a force, and I'm looking forward to that match. But big up on the self, gentlemen, the two teams. You were brilliant, exceptional, and that buzzer that went off in the sudden death, big up yourself, young man. Big up yourself for getting that win, for that brilliant win. It shall be remembered in moments and years to come. When you play that over in your mind, you're gonna feel that sense of euphoria that you secured victory for your team. Well done, gentlemen, on both sides. And on that note, guys, have a really great rest of the day, and I will see you all in part 2 for another upstaging. Yeah, toodles.